Hope you learned something at IamTonyGraphicsOnline.com. Follow me at IamTonyGFX. Hello, welcome to IamTonyGraphicsOnline.com. Today the tutorial that we'll be showing you is how to make a magazine cover. So first what you need to do is File, make sure you're on Photoshop of course, New. I'm going to just do a 4x6 just for the size of now since it's a tutorial, but usually you'll use 8.5 by 11 dimensions such as that. Okay, so for your magazine cover, you're going to need a background. I'm going to go with the gray, something simple. You paint that as my background. Okay, and what I usually like to do to make the background have a little extra flair to it is use my brush. I'm going to use a white brush. Make sure it's kind of like the brush with, the flare size on it. Make sure you choose the right size. Nah, that's too little. I'm going to go a little bit bigger. But basically what this does, it just makes sure your background not be so plain, you know what I mean? Your magazine is going to need a title. I'm going to call this magazine, just because it's a tutorial, I'm going to call it the zine. And bring this down. And I like to use like Arial black because it's like a thick and like a longer font to stretch across. Make this font a little bit tighter. Alright, the zine. Okay. Usually sometimes magazines have like a headline at the top. And this magazine gonna have like Wiz Khalifa on it. So I'm just gonna go to Bank Gothic because it's a smaller font and it's like it stretches across the page. I'm gonna say Pittsburgh's finest. Pittsburgh's finest. Right now we're gonna turn this black. Increase the size of your text. What I like to do is actually make it smaller and then space it out. It gives it a cooler look. Okay, now file, open your picture. I'm going to use this picture of Wiz that I got off officialpsds.com. Make sure you check them out. Any Photoshopper needs that website. Make sure you enlarge your person so that they take up most of the magazine since they are the focal point. And just put them a little bit so it looks like the words are behind them. That usually gives like a good magazine look. And what I'm going to do is add a gradient to my title so it appears better. Yeah, I like this one a lot. And I'm just going to make the words at the top white so that they pop. Okay, a magazine also has to have like its headline, like the headline and topic for your reader. So that's usually in the middle. So I'm going to put Wiz Khalifa just because this is him on there who we're featuring. And one of my favorite fonts that I'm rocking with right now is Mustang. It looks best when it's not really good at all caps. Wiz Khalifa. Change that white so you can see it. Back in regular size. I'm going to expand my font so it stretches across. Alright. And I'm going to match it with the title. So I'm going to put that. Actually, the title, usually put a drop shadow behind it if you want to or not. It makes it stand out more. And with CS4, you can right click and copy and do the same exact thing to another layer. So I'm just doing the same thing I did up there. You see the magazine starting to come together now. Now, magazine, usually you have to put the volume of it, of what it is. So let's just say this is volume 1. What I'm going to do is get a cool font. It's called a dripping marker. Check that out at defont.com. And I'm just going to put volume 1. Change this to black. Volume 1. Put that right under the edition of the magazine. Don't put a different gradient under that. more of like a darker red, I think would match better. And what else I'm gonna do is I'm gonna space these letters out. Put them back at 0. Go a little bit higher. Okay. And so when you see a magazine in the store, it always usually has like headlines or such a thing that, you know, attracts you to the magazine. So let's just say Kush and Orange Juice, his last mixtape, to say like the magazine is featuring that. Let's go to a different font. Trigen Pro is usually like professional looking font. Put that there as one of our headlines. That's too. I don't like the way it's shaped. Hold on. Yeah, that's better. That could be like one of our first titles. I'm gonna move this down a little bit. And let's do something more attractive. Amber Rose. That's his boo joint right now. So we're gonna use her. Amber Rose. Increase the text size. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I'm rocking with that. Remember, you can always request tutorials at irontonergraphicsonline.com, and we'll make sure that we put those up. And the last thing that you need for a magazine cover is a barcode. So let's go to Google. And just get any random barcode just for our magazine, since it's not official, it's just teaching. MacBook. File, open. And barcodes, make sure you have like the white on the back so it looks more official. So what I used to do is think I needed to just take the white background off, but that actually makes it look more official. And this is just a basic way of how you make a magazine cover. And we're done. That's pretty much it. You could add a title here at the bottom like some magazines have. I'm gonna say Mr. Black and Yellow. Change this to match the font at the top that stretches. We can increase the size a little bit and then space the letters out. And what I think would really be cool if we just match it with, like, copy this layer style, right click and copy it, and just do the same exact thing under here so it flows together. I got an extra D on there. And we're done. That's it. If you have any more questions about how to make magazine covers or any other tutorials that you'd like to see, just request them and I'll make sure I get it done for you. Thank you.
Sometimes I think better when I'm lit, so go and light it, roll it up, ignite it. One time for all my niggas that dreamed it, then real life it. I swear I've been through